Hi folks, welcome to or welcome back to Exposed, and if I'm welcoming you back, what am I going to say? I'd love it if you subscribed and stuck around, thank you. Gonna do this one, it's called Live, Wearing No Trousers, Let's Chat, woohoo. But live chat replay is not available for this video and I don't know why. Strange. What did somebody say in that she decided to turn it off? Anyway, it's 2 hours and 6 minutes, so I may do it all in one go. I'm not sure. We'll see. Let's see how we go, shall we? Shall we jump in? Let's check we're not on double speed. Nope. There's a first, eh? That face. I love me. Who do you love?
Hello. Hi, everyone. I decided to leave chat on because I felt like interacting, but I'm not going to engage. So if anybody,
I felt like interacting, but I'm not going to engage. Which is it?
hi, Irma. If anybody, hi, Carrie, I just wrote you back. If anybody says any shit, they're getting blocked and I'm ignoring them. But I felt like interacting. Hi, Lydia. Look at my hairs. I kind of think it's cute. And I want to show you something that I bought. So that's why I decided. Hi, Darlene.
Darlene, is that you? I'll smack your bum. Just remembered I hadn't told you when this was from. Stream live on the 3rd of July 2020, just to give you an idea of what time it was.
And I am wearing just my panties, my underpants. So this, I'm not lying. This is a bottomless live. Hi, Bambi. Hi, Karen. Hi, Phyllis. I got this at H&M. It's always cute. Yeah, Lydia, you can just go back to watching it. It was really good. It came out really good. And if you guys want, which I plan on doing anyways, but just it would be nice to know if it's something that you're interested in. I will do, hi, Marsha. I will do a organization, show you my organization of my bathroom / vanity / linen closet, which is why I came on.
Wow. Are there people out there that really need her to show them how to organise their linen closet? I've got an airing cupboard. Well, when I say I've got an airing cupboard, I've got half an airing cupboard. We've got a hot water tank, and then there's a shelf above it, and that's all I've got in my teeny tiny bathroom behind the bathroom door to put stuff. I'm sure people would be fucking glued to their seats to see how I arrange my towels and bedding in a small cupboard. Really? These YouTubers, they've got such high opinions of themselves, haven't they? Oh, I'm sure you want to know what I bought this week. I'm sure you want to know how I put my underwear in my drawer. No, we don't. We're not in the least bit fucking interested, love.
Because I purchased 2 things and it just looks so cute on my vanity, and I wanted to show you. One of them
that you copied from other people. I bet it wasn't your idea. What? Let me hazard a guess. What has she got to put on her vanity that other people use? A cake stand. Shall we go with a cake stand?
I'll show you this first. So I find different and unique things to display things, right?
No, you watch other people's videos and then you go out and see if you can find the thing. You don't think it up, ever. Like that thing on the wall behind you with balls of shite. You probably did that at the sticking and gluing table
and
too.
before in California, I didn't really have, I mean, I had a bathroom, but it was in Burke's room. Now I have my own, and it's big, and I have a beautiful big white vessel sink. So I have my perfumes displayed. And then what I did was at TJ Maxx, this was $2.99.
Really?
Hey,
Shut
Cher.
up. Stop it!
Isn't that good?
No. Can I smash it over her head, please? Please, can I, please?
I bought this dish. It's got a gold rim. So I put that on my vanity. My vanity is granite, the same that's in my kitchen.
Brag, 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 brag. Not granite now, though, is it? No. No white vessel sink now, is there? No. How come you're not showing us what's in my on my vanity tour now in your new place, huh?
So I put that on the vanity, and on it I put my skincare. So it looks like this. Let's try to.
I've put skincare on a plate on my side of my sink. Woo!
Do this without. No, I'm not a waitress. I wish I had some cuter items. Oh, but I put like my mask and my Pixie cleansing milk. No, my Pixie moisturizer, my Neutrogena. The ugly things I put in back, but they're all
at the back. I put the ugly things at the back. What does in back mean?
displayed. This is the most amazing oil. It's all I've been using on my face. And then wait, one more thing. Oh.
Crackerjack.
On top. So I have this, and then next to it, hold on. Also from TJ Maxx.
A cake stand. I won.
I bought this little cake plate. And they look nice together because they're different levels. And so this one, I put my MAC Fix Plus. Oh my God, can I hold this? I put my Josie Maran under eye. It didn't break. Everything's plastic, but I knew that was going to happen. Okay, let's try it again.
Why?
Okay. This is a mask from Sephora.
We get the idea. You don't.
This is lip scrub.
That Fix Plus is
from
going.
MAC. And this is hair oil.
That's glass.
So, isn't that pretty? Okay, wait. Let me take everything off.
No, maybe you should have put your perfume on the
falls.
cake stand. You display nice things, not old bottles of oil and MAC Fix Plus.
And show you. Listen to all the sounds. So picture this and this with your skincare on it, on your vanity. And this has that iridescence. So I want to think.
But she's a minimalist and she doesn't buy tat.
Outside of the box rather than.
Oh, fuck off. I'm thinking outside of the box. No, I sat and watched a few videos of other people, how they organise their vanity. And I thought, oh, a cake stand. That's a great idea. So I went out looking for a cake plate. Yeah. Don't fool me, Lardy. I know you didn't think of it. Back in, when did I join? Can't even remember, it was that long ago, and I was watching videos of people and their organisation. They had fucking cake stands then with their perfume on.
Is this?
What is that face? Really? How old are you? 4? That's just weird.
With your skincare on it, on your vanity. And this has that iridescence. So I want to think outside of the box rather than. What is this?
Really?
Oh my God, can I just do this for a while? I don't get tingles, but this just sounds so good.
God, you're irritating.
Oh, I love this sound. This is the sound of a beautiful life.
What?
If I could walk around with this, sound therapy is a thing. So can you picture, let's say you walked around and this was just in your ear.
It's called fucking tinnitus. Don't be wishing for that jingly jangly noise in your ear all the time. Or you may just wake up one day with it, and then you'll never get rid of it again.
I bet you'd feel happy.
Would you? Are you ever? Why can she never put anything down quietly? I was going to say that the other night when I did the video when I was talking about her fucking stupid lampshade, and she kept moving that bottle of Palmer's coconut oil or whatever it was, and it was like, why can't you just put things down quietly? Elephant.
Let's see this one. I like this sound.
Yeah, but nobody else does. Shut up.
And I like this sound. Because sound is very much a thing. If you think about it, there are these birds that are in the area, and I looked it up today because the sound that they make is they have like this little rattle on the bottom of them, and the sound that they make is.
Oh, is this the cicada birds that aren't birds that she's going on about irritator? Was that then? We'll see.
The rattle shaking, and there are hundreds of the birds. So it is the most unpleasant sound. It's not like it doesn't sound like a woodpecker, but it's that annoying, like. Let's make some good sounds. Better than wind chimes. Wind chimes could get on your nerves, but where was it? Is it this? Yeah. But this is lighter than wind chimes. Although it's the same theory or feeling as wind chimes. Why are there wind chimes? Because as the natural.
So, you slag her off saying no, it's not the same, and now you're saying it is the same. Why do they even bother listening to you? Why? Is it Stockholm Syndrome? I'm beginning to think it has to be something like that. And they're there looking for attention all the time. There's a woman in the comments. I'll show you. Where is she? Phoenix X. Can you see the little owl? So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 comments. And Lardy's actually losing it by the end. And she's like, if you want to buy something from me, just email me. Why can't you answer her there? Out in the open, so everyone can see what you're saying and see how much you're selling your items for. No. Because you're a crafty twat, aren't you? And you want them in emails. So you can keep at them and annoy the arse off of them. And then you've got proof of everything they said if you ever need to call them out on anything, because you keep everything, because you're evil.
Wind blows, you hear.
All right, we get the picture.
The best sound in the world was when I was little and I wore Mary Janes and I could hear the clicking of them on the pavement. Oh.
Look at her eyes are rolling back in her head, thinking back to clicky clacky shoes. Here you go, darling. This was your favourite bit, wasn't it? Her talking about her little shoes clicking about in the shop.
On the pavement or in the store. In fact, when I was little, I would, go with my mother to Filene's or Jordan Marsh. I'm from Boston, so anyone knows Filene's and Jordan Marsh. And I would get Mary Jane's, and then it was on carpet that they would put the shoes on you, and I'd have to walk.
Why does it always have to be a name? When I was little, I went to Filene's or Jordan Marsh to buy Mary Jane's. If I was telling you that story, I would say I went to a shoe shop and I bought shoes. Can I remember the name of the shoe shop? No. Can I remember the name of the shoes? No, they were just fucking shoes. They got me from A to B. Why is there always such a big fucking and I bought this and this is made by so and so? I bought shoes made by Fred Flintstone. Who cares?
And I didn't know it was ASMR at the time. My mother never was into it. She was just like, oh, she has to do that. And I'd go and I'd have to walk on the floor, make sure they sounded good. And then I would, Cindy, yeah, I'm looking at clicking on pavement, but it has to be a certain shoe, like a boot. A low stack-heeled boot on pavement. Ugh, something very satisfying about it. So, even plastic. Clicking on computer keys.
Oops.
This is a good bottle too.
Is this going to be 2 hours of you making noise?
I remember there was a teacher in 8th grade, Mrs. Garabini. She was the math teacher, and they had by then they had a different kind of blackboard. This one was soft, if you can picture it. It was orange, it wasn't green or black, and it was soft. And so we all would go crazy, all of us, because she would write on it and it made this special sound. Hi, Angela. Water like a creek, yeah. When you whisper and smell. Yeah, so she would write on this yellow spongy chalkboard, and we loved it. And when she was,
you just said it was orange, now it's yellow. You can't even tell the same story in the same sentence. Which was it? So I'm trying to be quiet, that's why I've turned the thing off.
would leave class, we'd all imitate her and pretend to be the teacher. And there was something about it, the way she did it. I just put up 2 videos. One is on my Patreon, and it's a food haul and my kitchen organization, including my refrigerator and freezer. And then what I did, hi Marie.
That has nothing in it. They're empty. Normal people have so much food for their family that they can't arrange them in little things like you do.
So when I do stuff for Patreon, I want to advertise it on my YouTube channel, but I don't want to give it away because you guys have paid. So I then have to re-edit the whole video and make it very...
Oh, it's so difficult being you, isn't it? Putting a few clips together to entice people to pay you money to buy shit. To watch shit, rather. Look at the ice cubes in my freezer. This is how I make ice cubes. I can't be bothered buying an ice cube tray. I just put them in the bottom of a Tupperware tub and then I smash it and crash it and make a load of noise to make my ice, my special ice cubes. And then in my fridge you will find 2 things on the top shelf, 3 things on the middle shelf and 2 things on the bottom shelf, and that's it.
What's the word? I chop it up. Sometimes it doesn't make sense. It doesn't show everything. It's a teaser. It's a 1-minute video. Hi, Judy. I asked you, Judy, did you get the 2 little bags? Or am I thinking of Janet? I get Judy and Janet mixed up. I think
'Cause you're stupid.
it's Janet that bought the bags. Yeah, it was Janet. For some reason, Judy Martinick and Janet O'Callahan look the same in my head.
How? That doesn't even look remotely like anything else.
Sorry. So it's a minute video for regular YouTube. Okay, bye, Irma. And it's an almost 18-minute video for Patreon. My Patreon is as low as $1. It's just a little something extra for you that I make 4 to 5 videos a month. I think I did that last month.
4 to 5 videos a month, my fat hairy ass. And I don't have a fat hairy ass, actually. 4 to 5 extra videos on Patreon. When have you ever done that? Shall we just see what you've got on your Patreon? Let's pop along to your Patreon and see, shall we? 35 patrons, $91 a month. And it's got to be the minimum $3 a month now. So, recent post by Laurie. James threatened to sue me if I don't take down this video. Was June the 20th. Before that, May the 31st. Before that was just a post on April the 4th. April the 4th at the Tucson Thingamy Festival. February the 13th. January the 31st. January the 8th. December the 31st. December the 15th. When, where was there 4 videos a month? When? Shall we even go down to the bottom and see at the start? Let's go from the start. Don't want to be a Patreon. Patron. Where are we? Newest to oldest. Oldest to newest. Join my Patreon on February the 7th. February the 14th. February the 18th. February the 20th, 22nd. So she did a lot on the first one, but these were all YouTube videos that she just threw onto Patreon. March the 2nd. March the 7th is a poll asking people what they want to see. March the 8th. 12th, 13th. See, and they're just messages. Never mind, pay me what you want. Blah de blah blah. But as you can see, there's nothing of any merit on there. And she's moaning that people are only giving her $1. And now she doesn't even do 1 video a month, let alone 4 or 5.
I'm not sure. But it's just to show your support and you get a little extra something. I'm just going to put a little bit of this oil on my face because I really love it. It's Sephora, but mine doesn't smell like coconut.
Coconut oil
I'm kind
doesn't...
of bummed, but it's really good.
The actual coconut oil doesn't smell of coconut much. It's the oil of a coconut. If you want to go and get some synthetic coconut oil, I'm sure that'll smell of coconut.
How do we go about getting you a gift? I don't accept gifts.
Yeah, you do, liar.
Because I don't give out my address unless there's somebody on here who wants to pretend to give out my address. So,
like you pretended to give out your address in that video where you were at the supermarket. But it was actually your address. But then you told Tay-Tay to give out this address of someone you didn't know who it was. So Tay-Tay was giving out the address of a stranger potentially. Sorry, I'm reading and talking at the same time, and that's never good. Because she's a minion and she did what you said, and she could have been breaking the law. But you didn't care, did you? Everybody knows where you live, Lardy, because you dox yourself, dear, all the time. And you do have people sending you things. You do give people your address. You sit there and say you don't take stuff. Yeah, you do. I know exactly who sends you their medication. You take stuff off of that bloke in Singapore. He's got your address, hasn't he? How do you know he's even in Singapore? How do you know he's a bloke?
what kind of gift? Like, I really...
Oh, tell me what it is first and I might reconsider.
only accept gifts from, and even then, I'm sorry that I've given some people my address. Thank you. I know, I love the headband. Instead of a gift, I would rather you purchase Scentsy from me because then you get something in return. It helps my business. Or you can always purchase one of my pieces of jewelry. Or you can just do the old-fashioned thing and give me PayPal money. And I would respect, like, Judy, if you want to give me a gift, which people do, by the way, like somebody will just send me $25 as like a little tip or whatever. But Judy, if you want it to be like a real gift, you could either specify what I need to use it on, because chances are I'll use it on a bill. Peter Pan.
I'm sorry, chances are I'll use it on a bill. When have you ever used your donations on a bill? Don't talk bollocks.
Did I miss something? I think Peter Pan is sold out. I love that one. Where do you go to?
That'll be on Scentsy, dim fucking hell. Even I understand that, and I'm away with the fairies.
Buy jewelry. I make my own jewelry. Okay, so Judy, just go into PayPal and send whatever you want to ll42863@yahoo.com. Make sure you send it as send money to friends and family rather than goods and services, because they'll take a percentage, and I don't want you to think that you're giving, let's say, $25 when I'm only going to get 23. Like, I don't really.
Wow. Make sure you do this and make sure you do that, so you pay the charge and I don't. So not only have they got to give you money, but they've got to pay the charge as well. Wow.
Oh, I didn't know there's a Peter Pan Scentsy Warmer. It's the 2nd of July. I haven't looked.
It's your job to fucking look. I thought you were a Scentsy consultant. I'm sorry, my husband tempted me with a, what is it, Bueno White thing. Little angels on clouds somewhere made that because it tasted fucking amazing. I know. I have a cheat day every so often because otherwise you would go insane, wouldn't you? Yeah, who does that? Yes, send me money. Here's my PayPal account. But make sure, do it friends and family and pay the charge as well. Because I don't want any money taken out of the money that you're kindly sending me for no good reason. Ungrateful, much.
I'm having a real bad day. Bills suck. I don't want any men on here. Bye.
What did they do apart from commiserate with you? And say bills suck, which they do. This is what she does. I don't want you on here. Goodbye. Oh, you're autistic. Fuck off. All you do is take, Cole. Goodbye. Oops, what did I do?
So you could write
Sorry.
in the notes section, and then I will always send a thank you note. Here, Lori, I want you to go and buy something from Sephora. I want you to go, something like that. If that.
Yeah, they can only send you money that you can spend on frivolous things, and then you'll send them a special message back. I wonder how many people that sent her money actually got a message back at all. Usually what she's doing is shouting at people that sent her money and don't like what she did with it, and she's like, well, am I supposed to pay a bill with it? Well, you just said you'd pay a bill with it. Can't win with her, can you?
That's what you want me to do and get makeup, because I would use it on gas. So where can we buy your jewelry?
Gas isn't a bill for you. It is for people that have to go to work and have to fill their car up to get there and get home. But gas isn't a bill for you. You just go out willy-nilly driving around Arizona wasting gas and moaning about the price when you're just saying now that other people are paying for it anyway.
Okay, so I don't have a website. You can just, I advertise all the time on Instagram. I advertise on here. If there's something that you see, I'm always showing my bracelets. I don't have them tonight. I'll do a video where I have them. I don't have a website. I don't really need a website because I do reach a lot of people. So I would go back and take a look at some of my YouTube videos. There's ones called My Bracelets. I also make these really beautiful car charms that hang from your car. I do videos all the time on my jewelry, Lori. So all the time. Okay, and I just want to show you guys again up close. This is a pink headband that I got at H&M. And I want to say once again to Lori, I've already done the videos, but I try to do them a lot, but I don't want all my videos to be about my jewelry and selling them. I really need to make and advertise a website, but it hurts. It's one of those that you don't realize you're in pain until afterwards, but it's so pretty. It just brightens up a whole outfit. And my outfit today is my night shirt and a pair of black underwear. It's all I ever wear is black underwear. I also I'm not going to go into it too much. Carrie, if you're on here, you already know because I told you, but I've already ordered a whole bunch of different chains. And I'm going to be making bag chains, key
Bag chains and keychains to copy HRH, because that's where I get my ideas from, because I never have any ideas of my own.
chains, very similar to HRH. I'm outright copying because, listen, I already said it. I want to talk to you guys, but I'm just going to blanketly block people. I'm not answering anything. Mine are going to be much less expensive, same quality, same exact thing.
Yeah, of course they are.
I'm saying it. I'm going to copy because mine are not going to be $65.
They would be if you thought you'd get away with it, though, wouldn't they?
Nowhere near half of half. The most I would ever charge is $25. I charge $25 for everything. $65 for a little plastic chain. I don't know.
Who came up with the idea? Who made them first? Who thought of putting them on bags? Who thought, which I thought was a really, because she's anti-mask, HRH, she made chains for the mask so that you can take your mask down, it hangs on the chain, you know, like eyeglasses chain. So then you can put it back up when you need to. And I thought it was really funny because she called them tyranny chains. The girl has creativity. She has really good ideas and she has a sense of humour. And she knows what her clients will buy. She knows her audience. She knows what price to set things at for the people that buy from her. And to cover the cost of the packaging, which you think isn't important, and the offices where she works, and the postage, and everything else. That's why hers are more expensive. I would rather pay more to HRH for the same thing than pay a quarter of the price to you. Because at least I know that what I'd get from HRH hadn't been sitting in a pissy cupboard or made with shitty hands. Just saying. And what I forgot to say in the other video with the litter tray in the pantry, when she turned around you can see the bottom cupboard in the kitchen is open. That's because in that cupboard on the top shelf is Gucci's food. That's where Gucci used to have to go to eat. Climb into a cupboard and eat in the cupboard. And she says she put that there so the dogs wouldn't eat Gucci's food. So the new people moving into that apartment will be smelling cat in their kitchen cupboard and their pantry, and they won't know why.
Y'all trust the wrong people. All the haters hate the wrong people.
Yeah, of course we do.
I don't know what no stop means. Yeah, I mean, I couldn't get through the whole video because also I really hate it that she says she's not a good salesperson. That's how you know she's a good salesperson, because you don't even know that you're being sold to. She comes in dripping with jewelry when she's gone nowhere. So she sits there.
We're not stupid, Lardy. We know we're being sold to. All the time on YouTube. Not just HRH, Lisa, you, everyone. That's the whole point of you being there, most of you, is to sell things or to link things and get kickback from the things you're linking. Did it for quite a long time without telling anybody what was going on, didn't you, Lisa? But she doesn't do no wrong, no. We know HRH is selling to us. And if I ever saw anything that I was interested in it'd be more interested in her wearing it than you. You're just fucking annoyed because people don't buy your stuff as quick as they buy hers.
There, or she'll show like, this is a vibe, and then that's why she had the 3 bags out, so she could show 3. This isn't in this latest video, but it's in a previous video, so she could show the bag chains and do it under very like sneaky. She's not above board. Not that I don't like her.
How is she being sneaky? Everybody knows she made the chains. Everybody knows she has her own company called HRH Collection. And everybody knows she sells stuff on there. So they know when they're watching her, oh, they might be something new that she's made. I'm going to go and look. People aren't stupid. You've bought from her, so what does that say?
Videos. I like her videos. I don't know her as a person. I'm just telling you, everything is wrapped up. Like, if you care about paying extra, if you don't care about paying extra for pretty packaging and a postcard with her face on it, like, I throw it away. And I've purchased from her because once she had a really good deal on necklaces. So it would have been more expensive for me to make the necklace myself. So I just purchased.
Yeah. We believe you.
A necklace and you got one for free. But you know, people copy other people's jewelry designs all the time, and I'm just putting it out there. The minute she said, I'm a terrible salesperson. Like, I could never sell. You were being sold to. It's all subliminal with her. It's very, very, very clever. Very, very good. Very
worked on you, didn't it? You bought something.
Smart, clever, but it's also not above board, and it's not.
Yes, it is. What you do's not above board. Oh, email me. Email me with an offer. I won't tell you how much I want you to pay, and if you offer me double of what I would have taken, I'll take that too. And then I'll send it to you in a shitty envelope that's been on the shelf above Gucci's litter tray that I got from someone else, that I'll cut in half and then just wrap a bit of sellotape around it, and you'll get some shitty fucking thing through the post with a chain shoved in it. Yeah. People are so stupid they do that. I don't get it. I don't understand.
Like, when I sell to you. Yes, Edgar. Where is it? The map.
Edgar's the bloke from Singapore who sends her stuff because he's got her address.
This, and yes, these are from Edgar, but I didn't think you'd be on, so I didn't say it. I still use it. I used it today. Edgar sends me stuff just arbitrarily from Singapore. He's so sweet. I wish I could send it back, but it's so expensive.
Right. So it's not expensive for him to send you stuff, though? Really?
This is so good. No, I don't want more. I don't need more stuff. But you know, okay. And so somebody asked, how do I send a gift? I've known Edgar since Boston. Like, back when I had very few people and didn't care, I gave out my address. And oh my God, Fix Plus is like life. It just instantly will like hydrate you. What flavor is this one?
That's supposed to be the thing, isn't it? That it
This
hydrates.
is the Prep and Prime. Hi, Tar on. So Edgar is unusual. Normally, I don't give people my address.
Depending on what you say you're going to send me.
and I don't have a P.O. box because I'm just not like, I'd rather people buy Scentsy from me, to be honest, because I need to make certain numbers every month. And then I don't feel the least bit guilty or that I have to pay you back in any way. Not that I, not that I feel like I have to pay you back if you send me something. I don't feel that way, but supporting my business that means something to me is the best way because I make money. You get a product that's really good. I make my numbers. It's a win-win.
Why is everything making that crackly noise lately? I keep fiddling with my wires thinking it's this end, but when I stop to talk to you, it's not making that noise, so it has to be YouTube's end, and it's just really irritating.
Do I like the rose water? Yeah, and the P.O. box, like I honestly I don't want tons of things. I really don't want tons of things. Like I I gladly accept it from Edgar because I like him and I don't want to reject a present. Um, and see, yeah, Judy, you can do that. Or if you want to just give like $10, like let's say you don't want to buy Scentsy, but you want to support me, send me $10 as a little tip. It means
$10. It has to be $10, does it? Surely if somebody's donating something to you out of the goodness of their heart, they decide how much they want to send you and why.
means a lot to me. If you want me to put it towards something, let me know.
Yeah, but when somebody said something about that, you lost your rag, and you said if you're giving a gift, you're giving it. It shouldn't have strings attached. You shouldn't be telling me what to do with it. And now you're saying it's okay. So when they said that they wanted you to do something with it, you lost your rag. After you got the money, of course.
But otherwise, I can always use money, or purchase a bracelet, or a card charm from me. There's a million other things that you can do besides send money and send a gift. Like help support my business, my little businesses, Do you see that? Like that's dry and it's just, I have to do this side. And Edgar, honestly, right now, I hardly wear makeup. But he is so good. Like, he always gets the right color. He gets stuff that I love. I love skincare. I love this. Can never have enough of.
Do you remember when she got the, was it a Louis Vuitton-alike phone case or purse or something? And she was like, I just know this is real. I know it's real. I know Edgar sent me the real thing. And then she realised it wasn't real, and then you never heard about it again.
This.
See how loud she bangs that down on the table? She couldn't be gentle if her life depended on it.
Scrub. I have a lot left. I'm not wearing eyeshadow these days.
Then again, bang.
So.
Fucking noisy twat.
What kind of rose water? I like rose water a lot. I like the one from Trader Joe's with the glycerin. But I'm going to say that this, by far, is the most hydrating, the one that makes you the most dewy, and it comes in different scents, or it used to. Lizzie. Oh, you ate your strawberries. Okay. Oh, such a picky dragon.
Could say that about you.
It's called Mist. Oh, that's a cute name. No, I don't want to put my mask. I mean, I'm dying to get a little fridge just because it's cute, but I don't do skincare every single day or every single night. And maybe it's because fibromyalgia, I don't know, but I don't like cold food, hot food, or
Please stop with the fibro bollocks. We all know you don't have fibromyalgia. So shut the fuck up.
cold showers, warm, hot showers. Like, it's Fix Plus. It's a miracle product. If you don't know what's in here, if you've never heard of it, Lydia, you live near me, right? But you never make an attempt to meet up with me. See, this isn't.
Lydia, if you've got any sense, run. Do not, I repeat, do not tell her where you live. And if you do bump into each other in the shopping mall, just keep walking.
Wet. I don't like the Caldoli. It gets in my mouth and tastes funny.
You're supposed to keep your fucking mouth shut.
Tried them all. I will say the Olay. There's an Olay facial mist that's very, very good. Yes, you have to use it. Yeah, Lydia, you're all talk. Hi, Lizard Dragon! Eat your vegetables! He just looked at me and went,
yeah, he looked at you as if to say, if I could get out of this fucking cage, vivarium, whatever, I wouldn't just eat my vegetables. You'd be on the dinner table too.
He totally knows his name. Hi, Lizzie. Hi, Lizzie. Everybody has fibromyalgia.
Wow. Before I lose my temper with her, I was just looking at that beaker she had. I remember when I went back to my aunt's house, my husband, myself and my son in... God, when was it? Anyway. Oh, I know when it was. It was before the millennium. We went back to London to visit my mum and other family members. And I went to my aunt's house. And I didn't know at the time the house was on the market and they were selling it. And of course she was reminiscing about things about when we were little. And I was in the kitchen with her making tea and whatever. And she was like, oh, do you remember the spinny plate? You all used to argue over the spinny plate. And it was, yeah. I said, and I remember the smell of those beakers because I was getting a beaker to make my son a drink. And she went, oh, I'll get him a glass. And I was like, bugger off getting him a glass. We had beakers. He can have a beaker too. And it always had the same smell. It was really weird. I don't know if it was a Tupperware one or what it was. But even then, when I went back and I picked it up, I could smell it. And it was like, I'm 7 again. And we're arguing at the dinner table over the spinny plate. Really weird. Is she going to slag off fibro now? Yeah, it works for you when you're looking for sympathy off people, though, doesn't it, Lardy?
I know. I'm not wearing any makeup. I mean, I always have this little problem, but what I did was I used... Okay, so...
Can you please stop banging things on the table?
Duval. I did a video on it, and they do have a code. It's a spin brush. And I used that on my face with Garnier Rose Milk Cleanser, okay, pink. And I use it a lot, like the scrub brush.
The Dremel.
By Duval. And I did a...
Yeah, she can't read. You all know she can't read, don't you? Because she thinks Marsha something's the same as Janet something else. Yeah. It's not a spinny brush by Duval. It was a Dremel.
Video on it. So find the video and use my link. And so my skin was very all the dead skin was off. And then I slathered it with the oil, this Sephora oil. It says in coconut. Mine does not smell of coconut, not even a light coconut. I know somebody that has it. She said hers smells like coconut, but I really like this oil. And then after that, the Pixie Hydrating Milky Lotion. And I shook it, and I first, it's very thin and drippy. And I put it on my elbows. This is what I did. That's not a good sign. And then I put it right over the oil.
So you rubbed your manky elbows first and then you put it on your face.
And I sat and I did this.
Sticking 2 fingers up at all your subscribers.
On all my lines.
I thought you didn't have any.
Over and over and over, because it does iron them out. How about you, me, and Lori? Who's you, me, and Lori? Lydia. And that's it. I just rubbed out the wrinkles and I looked at my skin. I also always have a CPAP line, so like when I...
Sorry folks, need a wee. Be right back. And I'm back.
I wake up in the morning, it's indented here. Oh, I don't know who Lori M is. Does Lori M live in... Oh, do you know her, Lydia, in person? I don't use a face roller. You can use the back of a spoon. I don't believe in that. I mean, it's nice. I've been tempted. But no, you can use anything cold, the back of a spoon, and roll it. But I use my hands. I know. I love the face mask because it hides this part. This is my part that I've got hairs, and if I
love the face mask. Wow, that didn't last long, did it? And that's the thing, you should have loved the face mask, because it did hide your worst area.
Have a mirror, I pick at them, and then it looks bad. But otherwise, like... And then some people just say that I have a filter, which let them, when they say that, I'm like, wow, they really can't stand that I look that good.
No, Lardy.
Oh, Colin.
No. I've been told on the iPhone there's an automatic thing when you film on it, it makes you look better than you are. So there's that. Then what people are saying is you're using something, but what you're doing is using the right angle and lights and Bob on the moon to take your pictures. So it makes them look better, which is why when you're on a live and people can see you, you're showing pictures on your phone saying, this is what I really look like. Why would you be saying that if you look like that all the time and you didn't do anything special in your pictures? Just saying.
Colleen Rothschild, yeah. Her hair stuff is amazing. Her face stuff is amazing.
Not getting it anymore though, are you?
But Lydia, how do you already know? From here? From my channel? You know this Lori M and I don't know her? Hi, everybody. Something about that makes me very nervous.
What? Something about somebody knowing somebody makes you nervous. What the actual fuck? See, this is what I'm talking about, people. Paranoid to fuck she is. Totally. She needs to be on meds for that. She reads every situation wrong and takes every fucking comment the wrong way.
Pom Pom. Hi, babies.
Say to your dog.
Yeah, the CPAP. Pom Pom's choking. Like, I wake up in the morning and I have an... Oh! Go. She just threw up. Why you throw up?
Maybe if you'd seen to her when she first started making noise and picked her up and held her, she wouldn't have had a mad coughing fit that you then ignored and throw up. She got your attention in the end though, didn't she?
It's not food. Are you sick?
No, you are.
I didn't want her to step in it. Jesus Christ. Why does this always happen? I don't remember. And how do you remember, Lydia, about this Lori?
Because people remember
Anyways,
things.
yeah, we could meet up. Just email me. Okay, Bella, find your bed. Find your bed.
God, you're so fucking noisy.
Oh, Bella. You're ruining my... Okay, there she found it. I know, but I didn't remember that she once said she's from Tucson. So how did you remember that one person that came on my live?
Because she's from fucking Tucson herself. Fucking hell. It's like if somebody said, oh, I come from wherever the fuck it is I am at the moment, I'd remember them saying that. She has to make it into some fucking huge conspiracy weird shit thing that everyone's out to get her and they're going to be outside her door in a scream mask with a pizza.
I don't like that. You know, does anyone watch Tony Bomboni ASMR? I really love him, except he puts, how can you do ASMR and put commercials, ads in between? It's just not nice. And somebody just said they don't like this.
So you do it even more. Because you're a cunt.
Have to go potty?
Screaming at Bella to lie down.
Pom Pom took Bella's bed. Why'd you do that? She's displaced now.
See what a cunt she is.
This was bugging somebody.
Yeah, see? Somebody didn't like it, so you're going to do it all the more. Does that not prove what a cunt she is, people? Oh, Laurie's so nice. Yeah.
So rather than just clicking out of my video, they kept saying stop, stop. So
maybe they're subscribed to you and they like listening to you talking, and now that you've been an absolute cunt, they'll unsubscribe. Why? Why do you have to be like that? You don't have to shake the bottle of liquid. That makes no difference to your videos. I unfortunately swear without thinking about it. So people that don't like me swearing, I totally understand them unsubscribing. If I could stop, I would. But it's so ingrained in me now, it's like breathing. And I know people find it irritating, so I don't expect them to watch me. But you don't need to annoy people shaking that fucking bottle. You're doing it out of spite. And you can see in her eyes the fun. She just likes being a spiteful cunt. I don't know how she gets away with it. I really don't.
Don't like that.
Look at the face. That'd be like me sat here going, fuck, 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 fuck. Don't you like it? Fuck, 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 fuck. And she wonders why nobody likes her. Why she's alone. I just want to punch her.
Maybe somebody doesn't like this. There's a young girl, I've talked about her before, Mads ASMR. She has so many people watching her, and her ASMR, I can't watch a lot of it because I hate the sounds that she makes, but some of her ASMR, like if she shows what's in her bag, I love. But I don't like the inaudible whispers, and I don't like mouth sounds when she's like, so this is she does close her mouth. This is how she's and she's got so many subscribers.
Because she's a nice person. And there is ASMR for all. Why do they only have to do what you like? Do you only do what your subscribers like? No. So why should Mads? She really can't see it, can she?
Have any of you guys watched Morpheus? Sorry, that was my throat. He is this older guy. People call him old. I think he's around my age, but because he has gray hair, he looks really old. And he has a real Boston accent. And he whispers like this into the microphone. And I love the oysters. So I'm going to eat today some coffee and oysters. And he has 800,000 subscribers.
Jealous much? Jealous, jealous, jealous. See, you couldn't pick one thing and stick to it and be good at it, so you did lots of things badly. Maybe, if you found something that you were good at and stuck to that, you'd have 800,000 subscribers. I still think you've got 10,000 too many, but hey, who am I?
It's just like, go figure. And these people don't ever answer a single comment. They just put up their video.
If you had 800,000 people commenting, you wouldn't fucking answer them anyway. You get about 10 comments and only answer half of them, and those are the ones kissing your ass. Who are you to say he should be answering comments? How do you know what he's doing when he's not doing ASMR videos? He might be a really busy man. He hasn't got time to sit down and answer comments from 800,000 people. And 800,000 people wouldn't expect him to either. A lot of time people comment to these people to have a conversation with somebody that agrees with their comment in the comments. Not necessarily to get an answer from the people making the videos, because they know they don't have the time to do it. But you're too stupid to understand that.
They don't answer a single comment, and they still have dislikes, likes and dislikes, but that's it. They don't answer. So she's Like I was just thinking, like all the people that try so. I'm not talking about me. Try, even though I do, but I'm just
Yeah.
saying, even in general, like the people that try so hard, to have like a beauty channel and they make it look pretty in the background, and um, they buy a really nice camera, and they go and they purchase things and do reviews, and they don't have anywhere near the number of subscribers or views that I'm just thinking about these two people. It's like an anomaly. They love this guy, Morpheus. And first of all, I hate Boston accents. I couldn't, I could listen to a New York accent. I love New York accents, but Boston accent, no. And he has his microphone hanging and he pours coffee. The pouring of the coffee sounds really good. But, he'll like do Entenmann's. He's like old school. I say good for him. He is making a ton of money, but I don't get it. And then this Mads ASMR, and I'm happy for her too because she's this young girl and she has all these.
Happy for them. Of course you're fucking happy for them. Who believes that? You're seething. I could do that. I did ASMR. Why didn't I have that? My ASMR was
Health problems. She has a Patreon where she has 2,000 subscribers and she charges $3 a month. So you do. No, it's not marketing. They didn't market themselves. They just started YouTube channels.
How do you know they didn't market themselves?
We will have to talk on the phone, then forget about it. What does that mean? Carrie and I regularly, we email telling each other our crazy dreams. I've said this before on many lives. I have a constant reoccurring dream about the Kardashians, that I'm really good friends with them. But usually, no, in most of them, I'm really good friends with them. I'm having dinner or something. In this latest one I had, I was looking for their phone number or their address, and no one would give it to me, not the other Kardashians. Oh, I'm a New Yorker too. You know that, Carrie, right? It was actually my mother who wouldn't give me the address. I was in a whirling, flying hotel. Okay, can I just talk about my dreams for a second?
No. Shut up, everybody. Look at me. Listen to me. Listen to me. Any of you English people, or UK people rather, on here? Or Irish, I think it's on over there. Anyone watch the Tweenies? You know Bella?
And I happened to see on some Instagram that Ryan Seacrest and his girlfriend, his on and off girlfriend of 8 years, have split up. So of course I had to have a dream about Ryan Seacrest. He was in this spinning hotel that was in the air. It was in the atmosphere, like, you couldn't see anything. It was kind of like.
Now I've got Ross Abbott stuck in my head again. I just got rid of that. Was it you or someone else said something about an atmosphere, and now it'll be days before he gets out of my head and someone else takes residence. I might put it at the end of this video. No, I won't. I'll get a copyright strike, won't I? I'll put a link down below of what I'm talking about.
A futuristic thing. And he was working there, and I went over and I said, Ryan, I heard you broke up with your girlfriend. And he just went, and I was like, I'm kidding. Like, I might have asked him out or something. And I have a reoccurring dream a lot that
You really think you're Ryan Seacrest material? All the women that Ryan Seacrest spends time with And you think he'd date you. Not even in your dreams, love. See? How sad is that? She couldn't even get a kiss out of Ryan Seacrest in a dream.
That I moved from Boston to California, and either I moved back to Boston and I'm like, why did I do that? Or I moved somewhere else and I don't know where it is. And I'm like, wait. I'm just remembering right now that instead of moving to Arizona, I moved to Florida. And I said, where in Florida are we? And my mother was in the dream and she was like, I don't remember exactly what happened, but no one would tell me. Thank you, Angela. No one would tell me exactly where in Florida we were. So I was like, are we near Orlando or are we in Miami? Because we were in this flying hotel. And I was so mad that I had moved to Florida. And I was like, why didn't I stay? And I couldn't remember where I had lived before. And then I think I concluded I had lived in Oklahoma. I was like, Oklahoma?
Oh no, I've got that in my
Why
head.
did I live in Oklahoma? Oh, yeah, because the weather was really similar to California.
I wouldn't mind moving to Oklahoma. Isn't that where Garth Brooks lives? Put me in your spinny hotel and date me there. I'd be happy.
Like, it was crazy. I have crazy dreams. Oh, I'm stuck to the sofa because I'm just wearing underwear.
Yuck.
So anyways, hi Nat. What do you guys, is there anything special you guys want to talk about?
Oh, you're going to let
Or
them
should we
decide?
just make this a fairly short one? 45 minutes? Cindy, it could be a medication you're on. I've been on medications that give me, some antidepressant medications give me not nightmares, not scary, hi Eldritch Moon, but horrific, like terrifying dreams. And I've read online that they're known to do that. These dreams that I have, my vivid dreams, are because of my antidepressant. So and I remember all of them. It's really exhausting. I don't think I ever get. Do you have, like, the dreams I used to have on different?
My husband has the weirdest dreams and he remembers absolutely everything. Me, on the other hand, very rarely do I have a dream I can remember. I remember I had a couple of dreams with Will Young in, and we were the best of mates. For some reason. I don't know why that was. Anyone else out there have interesting dreams?
I don't even remember what they were. Other antidepressants were so terrifying that I would go off of the antidepressant and have to go through that withdrawal where you get zings, like zings, head zings.
Not if you go off of medication slowly. If you just stop them one day, then yeah, you're going to feel like shit.
I'd rather have that than have the dreams, because the dreams, no. How do you know Tylenol? Because when you take it, you get it? That's so weird. But psychedelic can be good, right? Now, the dreams I had when I was on this medication were so terrifying. This is the only way I can describe it, because they were nonsensical. Cindy, it's from the medication, I'm telling you. Nobody has awful dreams all the time, just on their own. So my dreams, the horrifying.
How do you know that? Are you a GP? Have you been through medical school? Are you a pharmacist? Do you know the reactions to medications? Mind you, I wouldn't be surprised if she'd read up on every medication that ever there was. Because she's got every fucking illness known to man, hasn't she? And she knows everything about everything. So she probably, yeah.
Fine. Tormenting dreams were usually I was hiding because it was coming. Thank you, Tina. We're talking about dreams. I don't mind all the pretty colors, but this I was trying to hide, and it was coming. It was approaching.
I bet that's how her fucking animals feel every day. Too scared to go to sleep in case it comes up to them.
It was getting closer, and I don't know what it was. I can't even explain it. It was terrifying. Just terrifying. Couldn't take it. You guys want to see? I wonder if you can see Lizzie.
He's actually moving there.
So scary. I know. Let me just see if I can do it. Sorry, this is me.
Stop mumbling. Why does she do that? So fucking irritating.
Lizzie Dragon. Lizzie. Look at her. Him.
If I stay really, really quiet and don't move anything, the weird thing, it might go away.
Lizzie. His poor face is shedding. Lizzie Dragon. Oh, Lizzie, eat your vegetables. That's what I say to him.
And that's why he doesn't fucking eat them. And that's why the poor animal's terrified. How do you know he's not having terrible fucking nightmares of you screaming at him?
You should see him in the morning. I did post a picture. He looks like he's been through hell. Let me see. Let me find the picture. Tina, that made me feel so good that you loved that haul, because I just turned on the camera and thought it might be interesting for you all to see how organized I am. Okay, let me make this bigger so that you can see.
I don't understand how people use their phones all the time, every day, day in, day out. Right, you all know I only got a phone because I had to for codes and things. Well, tonight, by accident, I signed out of my Google account, so I had to sign in again, and it wouldn't let me sign in until it sent me a fucking number to put in. So I was like, oh, go on then, fucking usual shite, send me the number. Of course, it sends me the number, and guess what? My phone has got no charge. I never use the damn thing. I switch it off. So that it will save its battery, does it? No. So I am in the middle of charging it now, and I guarantee you the next time I need to put a code in for something, it'll have run out of charge again. How long is it supposed to last if you don't use it? Have I really got to charge this stupid thing every night? Even though I'm not using the damn thing. It's really annoying.
He looked like a steamroller rolled over him.
I thought that was splooting or
Dead.
whatever it is.
He looks dead.
Stop
flat.
saying dead, because you killed him, didn't you?
See how flat he gets? They get really flat to keep in their heat. And at night, I turn off his bulb, and then he climbs to the very top of that
stick
log and flattens out, and then I cover his whole cage. I leave a little bit of it, so he has air. But I cover it with a blanket so that Gucci isn't staring at him all night like this. And then in the middle of the night, if I go in and check on him with a flashlight, he is dead asleep. You have to see his face right now. I'm going to take a picture of it so you can see. He, bearded dragons like will fall asleep in a water bowl. They just are out. Like he's like,
My husband said I could fall asleep on a swinging washing line. Those were the days. Can't do that anymore. I'm either asleep or awake. Is anybody else like that? I can be awake for days and then asleep for a week. It's God, I love it, haven't you?
okay, this is what he looks like right now. He looks a weird color because of the light. Can you see his mouth? I can't see if you can see. This is a glare. See? They keep their mouth open like that to regulate the heat in their bodies. I'm a parrot expert.
Yeah, that's why you haven't got one. Because parrots live for over 70 years. So if you had a parrot, where is it? Are you talking about Green Bean? The one you gavaged to death?
I've had every single bird you can imagine except
So where are they then?
for a blue and gold and an Amazon. I've never had an Amazon.
So you had an African grey, did you? Did you have an African grey parrot? What happened to them? Why are they still not in your family when they live for decades? When you have to put them in your will so that they've got somewhere to go after you because they outlive most people. I'd love an African grey. I always wanted an African grey. I haven't got the room for one. I'd want them to have like half a conservatory or something to themselves, which I don't have, so. Have I told this story before? I used to work in Pet World in Cricklewood. I've got a feeling I told this story, and we had 2 African greys and we named them George and Mildred. UK people will understand it was I know, you'll know, Mrs. Roper. Mildred. I don't know if was she Mildred in America, but anyway, it was the Ropers. It was a program that started here. What was it called? All About the House or something like that. Anyway, so we called them George and Mildred, and they were gorgeous. And then somebody bought George and left Mildred behind, and I felt so sorry for her. Anyway, had her one day. She used to sit on my shoulder. So did George. And then this one day something spooked her and she took off, and she ended up, we had a shelf thing that ran around the whole top of the shop where we put all the cat carriers and bird carriers and beds and big things so people could see them, but they weren't taking up the shop floor. Anyway, she got stuck on this shelf and she was creating such a stink and shouting and screaming, and I was like, well, come down then. And she's looking at me as if to say, no, you come up here and get me. And I was shouting at her for ages, come down. No, I had to go and get a ladder and bring her down. And her claws were so dead into my top, my Pet World sweatshirt. She was hanging on for dear life. And that was it. She never flew again. It frightened the freaking bejesus out of the poor bird. And she wouldn't fly ever again. I had to carry her everywhere. And so I took her and I put her back in her cage. And she was quite happy. And she sat in there and calmed down for a bit. But yeah, they live for over 70 years. So if you've had parrots, Lardy, where are they? What did you do to them?
I've had cockatiels. I've hand-fed. I know how to gavage feed.
And kill a bird.
I've had caiques, pionis, cockatoos. I didn't have an umbrella. I had an umbrella, a sulfur, and a lesser crested.
Why is nobody asking her where they are then?
The thing about cockatiels is they have night terrors. Oh, sun conure. I love sun conures. Oh my God. They are the most affectionate. So loud though. I don't know what that means, but I'm deleting them. My favorite is dogs. Hi, baby goosey. And especially my pom-pom langur. But birds, I wouldn't get a bird again because they bite. They just do.
They don't. If you love them and treat them properly, they bite at the start, yeah. Or they bite if they get angry, like you do. 99.9% of the time they don't bite. Blue never bit me, ever.
I had a sun conure that I got as a baby. I hand fed it. And then I had to go on a vacation and I taught my mother how to hand feed it and it bit her. And she was like, I'm done. Because they're still not domesticated. I see.
They're not supposed to be domesticated, they're animals.
We can't show too much because mommy's not wearing any pants. Hi, my baby. I see that's your cucumber.
That's your knackered cucumber. But only half of it is still inflated. And she could have gone and got a replacement for, but she couldn't be bothered.
Yeah, I know it. Exactly, Eldridge.
See to your dog and stop answering comments and calm her down before she throws up in your lap.
So the bigger the why are you choking? Oh,
because she is.
Pom Pom, this is how she's gonna die.
Wow.
Okay. It's like asthma or something.
Oh, I thought you knew what it was. It was what is it? Collapsed trachea. And you know better than to get a medication for it. You're just going to feed her honey and slippery something or another.
Ugh. If you throw up, can you not do it on my sofa? Like, even if you touch her too much here.
Don't do it! Don't throw up on the sofa. It's leather. It's easy to clean off a sofa.
Mistake, like if you push it, like to push her back, like if I pushed her back just like that, she would choke. You under mommy's boob? Mommy's boobs are the best. You're very cuddly. Isn't she cute? I know, but she doesn't have it all the time. What can we do for that? What would a vet do for that?
So up to this point, you haven't even bothered to find out what's wrong with her. That's good, isn't it?
I don't know if that's good. She won't drink warm water. I can't get her to do anything. Maybe I could get her. I think she might have eaten hair. I'm telling you, it's not a collapsed trachea because she doesn't.
See, Mrs. Know-it-all. She says what suits her at the time. So now it's definitely a collapsed trachea because all small dogs get that apparently. But at this point, before she decided that was the line she was going to use, it wasn't that.
It frequently, but not all the time. Uh-oh. But she might have to be on steroids because she might have asthma. Pom Pom's only 8.
But you wouldn't pay for that, would you? If she had asthma and she needed an inhaler or whatever. What do you do for dogs with asthma? Humans have an inhaler, but you couldn't... Unless them nebulizer things where you put it over their... Does anybody know? Before I go off on a tangent of how to give a dog an asthma pump. And it probably doesn't. It's probably in tablet form or something daft.
Okay, Angela, I will do that.
No, she won't, Angela. Whatever it was.
She does it when she gets excited with me. That's the other thing. I never see her do that. Bella is a Chihuahua. She does it when she gets overly excited. So like just now, I was started playing. She doesn't have any hair on it.
She does it when she gets excited, so now you're trying to get her excited so she does it again. Really?
Yeah, she does it. She doesn't do it unless she's excited. So that could be asthma too. Yeah. I'm just reading this. Oh no. Oh no. Do you have asthma?
Would it be any surprise with 5 warmers going and plug-ins and fucking diffusers and whatever else you've got on the go? And then all your perfumes and face sprays and shit. Be a fucking miracle she hasn't got asthma.
You are just one problem after another. You have to have all your teeth pulled.
That somebody else paid for. Whoops. Have I gone past where we were? Where were we? Where was she talking to her?
She does it when she gets overly excited. So like just now, I was started playing. She doesn't have any hair on it. Yeah, she does it. She doesn't do it unless she's excited. So that could be asthma too. Yeah. I'm just reading this. Oh no. Oh no. Do you have asthma? You are just one problem after another. You have to have all your teeth pulled.
In case I didn't keep that bit. When she had her teeth pulled, other people paid, didn't they, laddie? You had a GoFundMe, didn't pay for it yourself.
You get ear infections. Then you have to have your teeth pulled again. Like, when is this going to end? But you're my baby goose. I love you so much.
Yeah, until you got Doofus the dog and now you don't pay her any attention at all.
Yeah, the excitement, that's what it is. You have asthma. They're going to now all go say that I won't bring her to the vet. Pom Pom her father was a poodle and her mother was a Pomeranian. How did they know that I don't take them to the vet? Because I said I don't believe in vet visits. I don't believe in taking your dog to the vet.
So, therefore, you don't take the dog to the vet. Which bit of what they're saying is wrong?
If they're fine. I think it's too stressful. But if they're sick, I take them to the vet.
But they're not fine though, are they? You wait until the last second to take them to be checked out. You know now she's not well. When did you actually take her to the vet? How long after this day was it? Because it wasn't tomorrow or the day after, was it? You didn't stop and think maybe I should get her checked out and see if she has got asthma. Oops, sorry, wrong button.
Immediately. I've taken my birds to the vet. That's true, Angela. I don't know. I don't believe in well visits. I don't buy into that whole thing. I mean, I saw that Gucci in a day, he all of a sudden was using the litter box. I'm smart enough to know I immediately went to the vet. I called them. They said, just come in. And he needed surgery and it was $1,000 and I paid it and had surgery for him. And now I have to buy very expensive cat food because he gets kidney stones, I think it is. And then when I noticed her nose was turning gray and, I didn't know what was wrong. And then I realized it was her teeth because her gums. I took her and they pulled her teeth.
And then you did a GoFundMe for however much it was. When by rights, when you get animals, you should get animal insurance. But you don't do that either. You don't believe in that. Don't believe in a lot of things, do you? But when it comes to you, it's a whole different story. In case you're wondering, I keep turning the mic off because I've got chewing gum and I don't want you to have to listen to me slapping my gums.
She seemed happy. She was eating. She was wagging her tail. She wasn't lethargic, nothing, Bella once got one of her nails caught on a blanket and ripped it out, and I immediately brought her to the vet. Once with my mother, Bella seemed to be acting weird. No, I don't take my dogs for a long walk every day. No.
You don't take your dogs for a short walk every day. You don't even let your dogs out on the balcony every day. Do you?
No, the Gucci needs to be on a special medication. I don't know if it was kidney stones. It was some kind of stone. These are little dogs. Going for a walk for them from the living room into the bedroom is plenty of exercise. And the other thing is if the dog
No, it's not.
is, bye, Angela. I don't know what it was, Cindy. It doesn't matter anymore. I'm just saying they all get filtered water and Gucci's on special dog food, cat food. A dog can adapt to any situation, any size apartment, anything, as long as it's from the beginning. So if you have a huge, let's say 3 or 4 or 2 labs, right? Chocolate labs.
Oh, are we having a go at fucking Shawnee now? Difference being, Shawnee walked her dogs. Or Kevin walked the dogs. Whoever walked them. They got walked. They were exercised. Unlike yours, who never saw the outside world.
That had a big yard and a house to run around in, and then you move into an apartment this size. That's not good.
Wow.
I mean, it is what it is. You make do. Stuff happens. Sometimes people have to give away their animals.
Any chance she can to have a dig at Shawnee. Any chance. Does she ever stop?
Yeah, I wouldn't walk them like that. And they go outside.
No, they don't. You lying fuck.
But they don't go for long walks every day. They don't need it, but they go outside plenty. And they get fresh air. I don't know, like Gucci doesn't go outside. There are outdoor cats. I don't believe in an outdoor cat. I would not want to have an outdoor cat that came into my house with all of the parasites that it picks up, the fleas, and worry all the time that it's going to get hit by a car, or especially here in Arizona. Like, I don't know what animals are outside. There are different animals here, especially in the Sonora Valley, which I think is near me. Yesterday, I just saw a lizard run across the street. I never saw that before in Boston. I mean, Gucci wants to go outside, but he's never going to get to go outside.
You could have let Gucci go outside when you had the one-bed apartment. You could have let him out and watched him. You could have put him on a lead and shown him where he lived and let him get used to his surroundings. Then all you need to do is buy him a flea collar and bring him in at night. Simple. But you decided they were all going to be indoor animals. Just look at Pom Pom's eyes. Is that dog not screeching, "Somebody save me"?
Look at your little feet. I just know my dogs are happy and healthy, and if they're not healthy, they go to the vet.
Of course, whatever.
And they don't need grass. My dogs make on a wee-wee pad. And I did that because I have disabilities that I can't always go outside. So I started off both. That's why I don't get older dogs. I have to have them as puppies so that they're used to it. So yeah, Lydia, like I don't know what's out there. There's snakes and stuff, right? Like I keep my toilet bowl always closed. Will snakes come up through the toilet? Also, Lydia, those fucking birds. Begins with a C that just...
The cicada birds. Yeah, they're not birds, Lardy.
They have that rattle. It's so annoying.
You're not annoying at all, though. How do you know that the cicada birds don't rattle that rattle thing to fucking drown you out?
So yeah, I get them as puppies, train them on a wee-wee pad, give them dog food, only dog food, so that they're never missing out. You don't know what you're missing out. If you only have had one thing, I don't put, and I try not to put, human emotions onto a dog. They don't have a sense of time. I get greeted in the morning after we wake up. Like, it's like, "Hi, I've been with you." I could leave and go to the garbage and come back, and I will be greeted the same.
Funny how you were out doing something, shopping the other day, and you came in, you banged and crashed and said, "We're home." Nobody came to greet you.
Way that I was when I worked for 8 hours. And see, you can tell I'm not wearing anything. I'm very good to my animals. The thing is, anyone on YouTube gets ridiculed for how they choose to keep their animals.
Are you going to use that as an excuse? Everyone on YouTube gets ridiculed, so therefore you will. You get ridiculed for a fucking reason. Right, I'm going to pause this here, eat my chewing gum until the flavour goes, and then come back, and I won't be slapping my gums and turning the microphone on and off. I shall be back in but a moment.